The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is on the air here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Our coverage of Bulldog basketball is made possible thanks to these sponsors. Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Community First Credit Union. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. By Family First Chiropractic. By Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where we engage, educate, and empower every student every day. By Ottumwa Regional Health Center. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. By River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name. By River Hills Community Health Center. By Slayton Polaris. And by Sonic Drive-In, North 63 in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the home of the Bulldogs, Evans Middle School. Jason Van Arkel reporting tonight. Annie Argo is my on-site video producer. Brandon Drew is the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. It's the final regular season game of the campaign for your Ottumwa boys basketball team as they welcome in the Rams of Southeast Polk. Ottumwa comes in at 14-5. They went 6-3 this year in the CIML Metro Conference. They're coming off an 11-point win on the road Tuesday at Fort Madison, a game where they trailed by 3 at the end of the third quarter, but outscored the Bloodhounds 19-5 in the fourth. Ottumwa's won 5 in a row, and they are receiving votes in this week's Associated Press Class 4A poll. They are fourth among the teams that are also receiving votes. Southeast Polk is 11-6. They began the month in the top 10. They were 9-2. They then dropped 4 in a row, but they've won their last 2 games, including a win last night on the road at Winterset. The Rams went 4-4 this year in the CIML Central Conference, which is a pretty loaded conference. I have both Johnston and Waukee, as well as Valley, Dowling, and Urbandale. In Southeast Polk, they've fallen out of the rankings, but they are the first among teams also receiving votes in the 4A rankings this week. So 2 teams that are getting consideration for a spot in the top 10 will meet in the regular season finale as both the Bulldogs and the Rams look to tune up for the sub-state playoffs, which begin next week. For Ottumwa, a bit of good news and bad news on the injury front. The good news is Joe Hammer is back tonight after sitting out Tuesday night's game with a slight concussion. However, Adam Greiner will not play tonight for Ottumwa. He has a hip bruise. The Bulldogs could have played him tonight, but Coach Neil Hart's telling me they're holding him out for the first round sub-state game, which will be Monday night here in Ottumwa when the Bulldogs take on Iowa City West. As for Southeast Polk, they may have some injury issues of their own. Their point guard, senior James Glenn, who averages 4.5 assists per game, he did not play last night in their win over Winterset due to injury, and unknown if he'll play tonight. Also last night, one of their star shooters, senior Boone Bain, who averages 11.5 a game, he left the Winterset game in the fourth quarter with an apparent injury. We'll see if he goes tonight. And their first man off the bench, senior Dominic Caggiano, has been out due to COVID concerns. So Southeast Polk could be down as many as 3 players for tonight's game. But again, we'll find out for sure when it gets time to introduce the starting lineups, as of course Southeast Polk keeping that information a little bit close to the vest. The Rams are coached by Alan Jenkins. He's in his third season at Southeast Polk. He's 31-31 with the Rams. He coached previously 5 seasons at Atlantic and took Atlantic to the Class 3A state tournament in 2017. In his first year at Southeast Polk 2 years ago, they had a losing record, but then got hot in the playoffs and made it all the way to the sub-state final. And when everybody's in the lineup, Southeast Polk has an impressive array of shooters. Chase Bartlett averages 12.5 a game. Boone Bain 11.5 a game if he's able to play tonight. James Glenn, their point guard, who might be out, 10.9 points per game. And Riley Edwards, 9.1 points per game. So that's 4 players between 9 and 12.5 points a game. Balanced scoring. Edwards, Bain, and Bartlett all shoot better than 40% in three-point range. Now, if a couple of those shooters are not on the floor tonight, it might make the job a little easier for the Ottumwa defense, but we will see. Southeast Polk has kind of had a ceiling this year. Again, 11-6. At one point they were 9-2, but every time they played a team that's in the top 10, it's been a double-digit loss. They're not in the same class as Waukee. Haven't been able to beat Johnston this year either, although they've only played each of those teams once. They missed their rematches due to COVID issues. And these two schools have not met since the 2017-2018 season when Southeast Polk came here and won 69-60. Now, that was a year where both Ottumwa and Southeast Polk played late in the season, and they both left this gym with only 6 wins. So both programs have shown dramatic improvements since then. But Ottumwa's not had much luck against the Rams. They've lost 9 of 10 against Southeast Polk, dating back to 2008. The only win in that stretch was in 2017. Ottumwa would like to change that narrative here tonight. Still plenty to come on our pregame show. We'll take 3 minutes and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney.
We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball tonight on KBIZ and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Regular season finale for the Bulldog boys as they take on Southeast Polk. We told you the Rams were in the top 10 earlier this year. They beat Dowling on January 29th, their second close win over Dowling this season, 74-72. And Southeast Polk entered February with a 9-2 record, but then they hit the skids. February 2nd, a 4-point loss on the road at Des Moines Hoover. Ottumwa knows how tough Hoover is. But then they lost to Valley at home by 22. They lost to Ames at home by 20. They lost to Waukee on the road by 25. Really got humbled in that 4-game losing streak. They bounced back on February 16th to beat Ankeny 67-45. Ankeny is quite mediocre this year. And then they beat Winterset last night 53-39 on the road. Winterset just a little above 500 in Class 3A. So Southeast Polk maybe got a little bit of confidence back, but again, they might have as many as 3 of their guards out tonight. And if their point guard misses his 2nd game in a row, James Glenn did not play last night. Glenn is very similar in terms of his impact on his team to what Joe Hammer does for Ottumwa. Now Glenn scores a little bit more, and Hammer dishes out a little more than an assist more per game than Glenn does. But for both teams, they're the straw that stirs the drink. We saw how clunky Ottumwa's offense was without Joe Hammer on Tuesday when the Bulldogs had to struggle to find a way to beat Fort Madison without Hammer in the lineup. Good thing Joe is back tonight. And if Southeast Polk does not have James Glenn tonight, that Ottumwa zone, which has been so good for so much of this season, that Ottumwa zone could give Southeast Polk some trouble, especially if Ottumwa closes out as well on 3-point shooters as they've done for the majority of this season. And that is the Southeast Polk game. When you look at Riley Edwards, only a sophomore, he's shooting 42% from 3-point range. Boone Bain, who may have hurt himself in their game last night against Winterset, he's 43% from 3-point range. And Chase Bartlett is 40% from 3-point range. Bartlett, their leading scorer, at 12.5 a game. So they'll spread the floor with shooters, and if you're not careful, the Rams can really rain it down on an opponent. So Ottumwa must be aware of the 3-point line tonight, must close out efficiently and not give Southeast Polk a lot of open looks from behind the arc. You got to watch the corners, especially when you're playing a zone like Ottumwa does. You got to be able to get down to those corners and not let them get wide open threes from the left or the right. Ottumwa's done, by and large, a good job of that this season. This will possibly be their toughest test against a perimeter team all season long. All right, we're going to take another 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic, member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ. They're introducing the starting lineups now. We're going to run up against the national anthem here, so we'll have to take another quick break in just a moment, and we'll get you those lineups after we get back from that break. Southeast Polk is in black jerseys, gold and white trim on the collar and sleeves, gold lettering Southeast Polk above and below, the gold numbers trimmed in white front and back. Ottumwa in the home whites with the red and white checkerboard pattern on the sides. Time for the national anthem, and the Ottumwa High JROTC color guard will present the colors at midcourt. So we'll take a 2-minute timeout and return with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. The live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Bulldogs hosting Southeast Polk tonight in the regular season finale. Starting lineup for the Rams in the backcourt, 6'2" junior Cormaya Carmu, averaging 1.8 points per game. He's the backup point guard starting tonight for James Glenn. Also in the backcourt, 6'2" junior Cole Falloon, 6'3" senior Chase Bartlett, 6'3" sophomore Riley Edwards, and up front 6'5" senior Malachi Williams. Trey Swartz will jump it up against Williams. Ball in the air, tip controlled by the Bulldogs. Joe Hammer, the point guard, Matt Gravy, Kai Glosser, Gatlin Meninga also on the floor to start for OHS. Right wing is Glosser. Bulldogs right to left in the opening half. Southeast Polk man-to-man. Ball goes underneath for Swartz, knocked away by Southeast Polk. Ottumwa turns it over. Carmu back the other way for the Rams. Between the circles, Ottumwa sets up the zone. Left side for Chase Bartlett. Back up top Carmu. Right side for Edwards. Back up top Carmu again. Throw it down to the lane and quick kick out. 3 on the way by Edwards. Right side good. You cannot let them get open like that. Riley Edwards 42% on the season, and he gives the Rams an early 3-0 lead. Hammer into the front court, right side for Glosser. Guy gets it up top for Swartz. Left side for Meninga. Gatlin guarded by Carmu. Goes back up top to Glosser. Right side to Hammer. Hammer skips it left side for Meninga. Down low for Matt Gravy against Falloon. Turn around in the lane. Lay it up. No good. But there was some contact on the arm. Didn't call it. And Southeast Polk back the other way. But if they're not going to call guys getting hit on the wrists as they shoot, this could be a long night. Carmu left side. Into the high post for Edwards. Right side. Bartlett for three. Hit it. Boy, this is what we talked about. Quick timeout. Ottumwa down 6-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa down early 6-0. Took a quick timeout. Now Joe Hammer into the front court. Goes right corner for Meninga. Gatlin down to the block for Gravy. Underneath the hoop, double team. Tried to kick it to Swartz in the lane. Threw it away. Ottumwa with another turnover. Edwards into the front court. Now for Southeast Polk. Dribbles left, picked up his dribble, throws it right for Bartlett. Back to Edwards, between the circles. Throws it left side for Carmu. Back up top to Edwards. Dribbles into the lane, little floater, left it short. Rebound batted in the air, and Swartz controls it, gets it to Hammer. Joe across the timeline, right to left, around the Swartz pick to the wing, handoff to Meninga, up top to Swartz, left him alone, he'll try the three, count it! Trey Swartz can shoot the three-pointer too, and the Bulldogs cut the deficit in half, 6-3. If Malachi Williams is going to play off of Swartz like that, Trey's going to hit 6 or 7 threes tonight. Maybe they don't have the scouting report on Trey. Ball goes right side to Edwards, left top to Carmu, left side to Bartlett. Baseline drive, pull up long, two-pointer is off the rim, no. Meninga taps the rebound to himself. Gatlin up ahead to Hammer, left side, brings it to the wing. Up top, and Swartz again for three, off the rim, no. Long rebound is off of Southeast Polk as Meninga and Bartlett were trying to deflect it off each other, and it's ruled to be a Ottumwa ball. 5:23 to go first quarter. Ottumwa down 3. Swartz to inbound, or pardon me, Hammer to inbound from the far side. Throws it up top for Glosser. Swartz trying to post up underneath, but Hammer gets it on the right, gets it back to Kai up top. Bounce to the high post for Gravy, skip it right side for Glosser. Thought about the three, drives in, kicks it back to Swartz. Trey driving right side, pivots in the lane, up and under move, off the glass and good. Trey Swartz schooling Malachi Williams there, and Ottumwa back within a point at 6-5. 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Jeremiah Carmu will walk it into the front court. The junior is getting his second start of the season. Again, their starting point guard James Glenn is injured. Carmu around the pick, right side to Edwards, dribbles in, kicks it on the wing to Bartlett, brings it back out, gets it up top to Edwards, left side to Carmu. Drives in the lane, fed it underneath to Williams. Shot fake got Swartz in the air, and Williams lays it in, returns a favor, and it's 8-5 Rams. Hammer calls out the play. Dribbles through midcourt. Throws it left side on a bounce for Meninga. Gatlin gets it to a cutting Glosser at the free throw line. Kick it right wing. Hammer for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Williams. Here come the Rams on the run. Carmu to the front court. Left side for Bartlett. Baseline drive. Pick up his dribble. Skip it right wing. Edwards a three. Hand in his face. Air ball out of bounds. There's the difference between a guy being open and a guy being contested. 4:08 first quarter. Ottumwa down 3. 8-5 Southeast Polk with the lead. Hammer will bring it across the timeline again. Takes it over towards the left side. Finds Matt Gravy on the wing. Matt goes right side for Swartz. Trey around a Hammer pick. Now gets it back up top to Joe. Shot fake. Backing down the lane now. Kick it baseline for Gravy. Matt in the left corner gets it to Swartz on the wing. Someone's got to fix the spacing in the corner. Hammer for three in the tie. Off the rim, no. Gravy tips the rebound to Meninga. Gatlin down the lane. Lay it up. Too strong. Rebound to Bartlett. A whistle and a foul on Ottumwa trying to get it back. That's on Matt Gravy. First foul of the game on either team. 3:37 first quarter. Cale Leonard will check in for Ottumwa. He replaces Gravy. Coach Hart's told me that Cale will get some more playing time tonight, especially in the absence of Adam Griner, who again is sitting this one out with a bruised hip. Should be ready to go Monday night for the first round sub-state game. Right side Bartlett. Dribbles up top. Hammer nearly took it away. Bartlett goes high post to Falloon, to the baseline Williams, to the wing Bartlett. 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound to Glosser. Ottumwa doing a better job of closing out on the shooters. Hammer to the left corner for Leonard. Shot fake, baseline drive, feeds Swartz in the lane. Takes it up. Rolls off the rim. Got his own rebound. Turn around, put it back, and rolls off the rim again. Deflects out to Falloon. Pull Falloon into the front court right side. Slows it up, gets to Bartlett. Bartlett to the right wing. Now drives, kicks it to Edwards. Edwards left wing, cut off by Meninga. To the corner for Carmu. Backs it out. Brings it all the way up high on the left. Meninga trying to take it away. Throw it right side for Edwards. Edwards driving in, jump stop. And a travel is called. Good defense by Ottumwa on that sequence. 2:45 first quarter. We've been stuck on 8-5 for a little while. Hammer will bring it across the timeline. Over to the right side. Hands to Glosser. Kai back to Hammer on the wing. Skip pass left corner for Meninga on a bounce. Gatlin splitting defenders, driving in, lay it up, off the rim, no, but he's fouled, and Meninga will shoot 2 with 2:31 to go in the first quarter. Foul is on Cole Falloon. That's the first one on the Rams. Meninga at the line, 59% on the season. 6'1" senior. Actually, he might be a touch taller than that. First free throw good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. I don't know if Gatlin is taller than 6'1", but I know when I walk by Gatlin and when I walk by Adam Griner, they're both listed at 6'1". He seemed taller to me. Second free throw good. First 2 points of the game for Gatlin, and the Bulldogs are within 1 at 8-7. Carmu brings it across the midcourt stripe, throws it left side for Bartlett. Bartlett dribbles in and now kicks it to Carmu, right side, and threw it away. He's trying to find Edwards on the wing, instead threw it to Matt Gravy, who's sitting on the Ottumwa bench. So Ottumwa with a chance to grab the lead for the first time tonight. They were down 6-0 early, but they've steadied the ship. Right side to Glosser. Gets it up top to Swartz. Left side Meninga. Back up top for Leonard. Back to Gatlin on the left wing. Up top for Glosser. Right wing Swartz. Pulls up for a 3. Left it short. Rebound tapped up by Meninga. Leonard's got it. Up top to Glosser. Back left wing Leonard. Shot fake. He drives in the lane. Kicks it right wing. Hammer wide open for a 3. Off the rim, no. And the rebound to Falloon. Boy, Ottumwa had some good looks. Carmu into the front court, top of the key, down the lane, kick it to the corner. Bartlett a 3. He was contested. The shot counts, and he was fouled as the 3 goes down. And Hammer called for the foul, and Southeast Polk have a chance at a 4-point play. If I sounded a bit confused, Cale Leonard hit the deck underneath, trying to position for a rebound, and nothing was called underneath. And Coach Hartz is not happy about something. And now Bartlett, who is also a 94% three-point shooter, have a chance at a 4-point play. Southeast Polk with a substitution here. Caleb Daniels, a 6'4" senior, checks in. Free throw is good. 7 points already for Bartlett, and Ottumwa down 13-7. Armani Robinson's come in for Ottumwa. Ball goes left wing to Meninga. Crossover dribble, goes left right across the lane, feed it to Leonard. Back in the corner, Meninga on the right. To the wing, Swartz. He's inside the three-point line. Left wing to Leonard in the corner. Robinson open for a 3. Count it! Armani Robinson hasn't taken a lot of threes, but he's over 47%. Big one there for Ottumwa, back within 2 at 12-10. Minute 8 to go in the quarter. Left side is Edwards. Up top, Carmu. Right side, Bartlett. Bartlett back up top to Carmu. Dribbles to the left, spins. Backs away, goes right side back to Bartlett. Back to Carmu. To the high post for Lou. There's some pressure. Now goes down the lane. Tried to feed it across for Caleb Daniels, and Kai Glosser knocked it out of bounds. Another sub here. Caden Mitchell, a 6'3" senior, checks in. Mitchell hasn't played a lot, but again, Southeast Polk is down 3 players tonight. It'll be Carmi to inbound from the B and Bulldogs on the baseline. Goes left wing for Bartlett. Dribbles in for a long 2 from the baseline and hit it, and he threw himself to the ground trying to get another foul call. Didn't get the call, but he got the bucket, and it's 14-10 Southeast Polk. 35 seconds to go. Ottumwa might hold for 1 here. Right wing to Swartz. Up top, now high on the right to Menega. Now to the middle for Robinson. 25 seconds. Robinson holding. Bartlett trying to get a count started, a 5-second count started. Finally did, and Robinson just threw a pass and got it back. Down to 15 seconds. Armani drives all the way underneath the hoop. Kick it out to Glosser, has to leap to corral it. 9 seconds to Menega up top, left side Robinson. 5 seconds. Robinson, a reach in. Boy, a knock away by Daniels. Robinson got knocked down. Bartlett the other way, missed the layup at the buzzer. 14-10, we're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Southeast Polk 14, Ottumwa 10. Rams have the ball in the lead. Carmu at the top of the key, goes right side for Caden Mitchell. Back up top to Carmu, dribbles left, cut off by Robinson. Brings it back out, right side for Mitchell. Up top Carmu, dribbles left, throws up an awkward shot from outside the lane and somehow got that to go. I have no idea how he made that scoop shot go. He was outside the lane on the left. 16-10, Southeast Polk matching their biggest lead at 6 points. Armani Robinson left side to Kai Glosser. Glosser to the corner for Robinson, underneath for Swartz, double team, turn around, goes up anyway, counted in the foul as Trey Swartz powers it. Oh, what did they call here? Did they call a travel on Swartz? Oh my goodness. So it's still 16-10. Ottumwa gets charged with the turnover. Okay, this is getting a little weird here. Pull-up jumper left side of the lane by Bartlett is way off. Boy, Caleb Daniels tackled Cole Leonard chasing the rebound, and they finally called the foul. Daniels should have 3 fouls right now. He knocked Armani Robinson over at the end of the first quarter to steal the ball. They didn't call that. He fouled Swartz on that layup where somehow they got Trey for traveling, and now he finally gets a foul called on him. I mean, he was on that state runner-up football team, and he's playing like it. Menega down the lane, put it up, a lot of contact, count that, and the foul. That one goes. Menega with a chance for a 3-point play. That foul on Caden Mitchell, his first, team foul number 3. 6:54 to go, second quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Make it 3 for 3. Ottumwa's been very good from the free throw line here in the month of February. 16-13. Carmu walking it into the front court, right side, hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up his dribble up high, gets it to Carmu on the wing. Guarded by Leonard, trying to spin down the lane, bounces left side. Mitchell a shot fake, dribbles in, free throw line jumper, good. Caden Mitchell is averaging only 0.2 of a point per game, but he gets a bucket here, and it's 18-13 Rams. Robinson left side to Glosser. Guy goes back in the corner for Robinson. Thought about the 3, passed it up, goes back to Glosser. Right side Menega. trying to find Swartz on the block right side. It's knocked out of bounds by Daniels. Bulldogs will bring back Matt Gravy and Joe Hammer, replacing Robinson and Leonard. So tonight's starting five back out there. Hammer to inbound from the far side. Finding Meniga, who dishes underneath to Swartz, who lays it up and in. Nice pass in traffic by Meniga to Swartz. Assist to Gatlin. Trey's got 7. Bulldogs back within 3. 18-15. Southeast Polk with the lead. Carmu around to pick, left side of the lane. Threw it to Mitchell, who nearly didn't see it. Back to Carmu. To Bartlett, top of the key. Back to Carmu, left side. Into the corner, Mitchell. Back to Carmu. Right side to Bartlett, who can't save it. It was wide of him. He tried to tip it to himself, but stepped out of bounds. Ottumwa gets it back. 5:46 to go in the half, trailing only by 3. And we're into the front court. Right side to Glosser. Guy gets it up top to Swartz. Trey between the legs of the dribble, left side to Hammer. Joe brings it up top, now right side to Glosser. Kai up top to Meniga. Gatlin down the lane, splitting defender. Shot was blocked. Gravy fights for the rebound, tips it to Hammer. And now Joe gets it back to him on the left wing. And Gravy gives it back to Joe. Hammer backs it out. Coach Hart says reset, and they do. Round a pick by Swartz. Double team, get it back to Swartz. Right wing 3 for the tie. Count it! Trey Swartz with his second 3-pointer, and we're tied at 18. Carmu into the front court, through the midcourt circle, heading left, hands off to Riley Edwards. Edwards behind the volleyball line, over to the right side. Serenade with the air ball. Sets a pick, or Bartlett does. They go left wing now to Carmu. He brings it up high on the left, hounded by Hammer. Down the lane, pass intended for Daniels. Gravy knocks it out of bounds. 4:42 to go in the half. Ottumwa and Southeast Polk tied at 18. Malachi Williams back in, replacing Caleb Daniels. Carmu to inbound from the Essen Bulldogs on the baseline. Throws it right wing to Edwards. Edwards drives in, pull-up jumper. Got it. 2-point bucket for Edwards puts the Rams back in front 20-18. Ottumwa's gotten it tied a couple of times, but haven't been able to take the lead yet. Right side they go to Glosser. To the corner, Hammer. Joe goes back right wing to Gravy. Let's give it left wing for Glosser. Down to the block, Swartz. Pivot, up and under move, and he got fouled by Williams. Trey Swartz will shoot 2. That's on Malachi Williams, his first. Team foul number 4. Swartz at the line, 64% on the season. First one up, and good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Second free throw for Swartz, too strong off the back iron. Rebound tipped to Bartlett, so Ottumwa down 1, 20-19. Chase Bartlett into the front court, goes up top to Carmu. Dribbles right, spin move in the lane, kick it free throw line. Williams, a 16-footer, too strong off the iron. Swartz with the rebound. In traffic, gets it to Hammer, into the front court, finds Meniga left side. He drives in, bounce it right corner for Glosser. Underneath the Gravy, lay it up, counted, and the foul. Ottumwa's got the lead, and Matt Gravy will have a chance at a 3-point play. That foul charge to Riley Edwards, his first, 5th on the Rams. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Gravy, 81% from the line. He makes that one for the 3-point play. Ottumwa leading 22-20 as Cole Falloon will check back in for Southeast Polk, replacing Caden Mitchell. Now Bartlett into the front court, up high on the right side. Calling for a pick from Williams. Goes around it. Meniga fights through all the way to the left. Bartlett picked up his dribble, goes underneath for Falloon. Turnaround, off the rim, no. Got his own rebound, put back, no, but they call a foul on Ottumwa. That might be the second on Matt Gravy. 3:37 to go in the half. And that does indeed get his second foul. Only the 3rd foul called on Ottumwa. Falloon at the line, only 4 of 10. Hasn't had many opportunities this year. He makes the first. His first point of the night. Kale Leonard will replace Matt Gravy. Ottumwa leading 22-21, but Cole Falloon a chance to tie the game. And he knocks it down. So we're tied at 22. Good ball game here. Ottumwa playing the team in the CIML they are closest to geographically, Southeast Polk. Southeast Polk is a lot closer to the other metro teams, but for Ottumwa, this is the shortest road trip they have in the CIML if they are, of course, on the road. That's not tonight. Left wing Meninga. Glosser trying to get himself open. He'll get it up top. To Hammer at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper from 8 feet. Too strong. Meninga skies for the rebound. Tried to kick it out to Swartz. Carmu knocked it away. Edwards tried to pick it up. It's still loose. And are they going to get Hammer diving for the ball? They got a foul on Ottumwa here. That's on Joe Hammer, and that's his second. Team foul number 4. So Ottumwa's only got 4 fouls, but 2 on Gravy, 2 on Hammer. Joe's going to come out at the 3:06 mark of the second quarter, and Robinson's in. Now, Armani Robinson's given Ottumwa some good minutes off the bench tonight already. Maya Carmo into the front court between the circles. Right side for Williams, the big man. Up top to Bartlett. Left wing for Falloon. Falloon picked up his dribble outside the free throw line, got up top to Carmo. Bulldogs don't mind if he shoots a three. He drives, spins in the lane, left-handed floater, no, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws with 2:45 to go in the half. So his ability to drive, giving Ottumwa some trouble here in the first half. Trey Swartz gets his first. Carmo at the line, 55%. Left-hander, first free throw, no good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main in Ottumwa by the Train Depot, offering an array of coffee beverages. They also serve breakfast and have homemade soup, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. Second free throw good for Carmu, and Southeast Polk back in front, 23-22. 2:40 to go until the half. Robinson over to the left, around a Swartz pick to the right, finds Glosser in the corner. Skip it left wing Meninga. Bulldogs 5 out right now. In the corner to Leonard, now underneath the Swartz. Into the corner Leonard, left wing Meninga, up top Robinson. Back to the left wing Swartz. Trey dribbles between the legs, guarded by Williams. Hands it behind him to Leonard, now up top to Meninga. Right side Robinson. Drive baseline cut off, kick it to Glosser on the wing, skip it left wing for Swartz. He'll try the three. Count it! Trey Swartz, his third three-pointer of the game, and Ottumwa back in front, 25-23. Well, Swartz having a huge first half. Edwards dribbles top of the key, left wing to Carmo. To the free throw line for Williams, to the corner for Falloon. He'll try a three, no good. Meninga swats the rebound, and Leonard's got it. Bulldogs with the lead and the ball. Minute 45 to go in the half. Right wing Swartz in transition for another three. Off the rim, no. Heat check there. Rebound to Edwards. Timeout Southeast Polk. Minute 38 to the half. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
After Southeast Polk took its first time out, the Rams have the ball. Ottumwa has a lead, 25-23, and then 35 to go in the first half. Southeast Polk going to slow this down here. They're just spreading it out. High on the left is Riley Edwards. Dribbles to the wing, throw it right side for Carmu. Carmu dribbles in, goes in the corner. Bartlett for a three, and he got another one. Boy, they ran a play to get Chase Bartlett open. He's got 12, and Southeast Polk leads 26-25. He has 12. Swartz has 14. They're having a duel here. Robinson on the left goes right to Cale Leonard. Back to Robinson up top. Armani dribbling right now, back left to the wing. Goes in the corner for Glosser. Down underneath the Swartz, and a reach-in foul is called on, I believe, Cormier Carmo. That'll be his first. Team foul number 6 with 1 minute on the clock here in the second quarter. So if Southeast Polk were to foul again, Ottumwa would be in the 1-1. Lob to the free throw line. Now stepping out to the wing is Schwartz. Up top to Leonard. Left wing for Robinson. A three on the way. In and out, no good. Schwartz couldn't control the rebound, but Menninga did. Now out to Glosser. He'll try a three right wing. Count it! Kai Glosser off the assist from Menninga, and the Dogs are in front again, 28-26. 40 seconds to go in the half. Southeast Polk, will they hold for one or will they press the attack? Carmo on the right wing, backing away. Ottumwa would not mind Southeast Polk holding for one here, and the Bulldogs have gone to a box and one. Gatlin Menninga is guarding as the ball goes underneath to Williams, and he's fouled. He'll shoot 22.1 to go, but I was trying to observe there, Ottumwa had 4 players playing zone. Gatlin Menninga was manned up on Chase Bartlett. They were not going to let Bartlett get another shot this half. That foul on Cale Leonard is first, team foul number 6 on the Bulldogs. Williams, 81%, very good free throw shooting percentage for a big man, and he makes the first. He's got a nice touch. Joe Hammer will check back in for Cale Leonard with 22.1 seconds. Cole Falloon will come back in for Southeast Polk, replacing Caden Mitchell. Malachi Williams, 6'5" senior for the Rams, can tie the game if he makes this free throw. And presumably Ottumwa would hold for the final shot. Second free throw, good. And we're tied at 28. Schwartz will inbound. They're face guarding Hammer. Some pressure from Southeast Polk. They get it into Joe, and now the Rams back off. Hammer across the timeline on the right side. 15 seconds. Bulldogs want the final shot of the half. Joe going right to left, now back to the right, 8 seconds. They double team, they get it to Schwartz. Trey, kick right corner. Glosser, a shot fake, 2 seconds to the corner. Robinson, 3, good if it goes. No. And we're tied at 28 at the half. Good first half between Ottumwa and Southeast Polk. Two teams with aspirations this season of a deep postseason run. We will take 3 minutes, come back and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member, you're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, brought to you tonight by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic on North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. By Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. Good one at the half. Ottumwa 28, Southeast Polk 28. These two teams have gone back and forth for the first 16 minutes. No reason to think it'll be any different in the second half. Trey Swartz having a big first half. He leads all scorers with 14 points for Ottumwa. Gatlin Meninga has 5. 3 points for Matt Gravy, 3 for Kai Glosser, and 3 for Armani Robinson. For Southeast Polk, their sharpshooter Chase Bartlett has 12 points. He's hit 3 3-pointers, as has Trey Swartz. 5 points so far for Riley Edwards, 4 for Malachi Williams, 3 for Cromaya Carmu, 2 points for Cole Falloon, and 2 points for Caden Mitchell. Free throws in the half, both teams very good. Ottumwa was 5 of 6, Southeast Polk was 6 of 7. And foul trouble, Ottumwa does have both Matt Gravy and Joe Hammer with 2 fouls. No player has more than 1 for Southeast Polk. Each team was called for 6 fouls in the opening half. So it's been evenly matched. Southeast Polk started hot. They hit 2 threes to open up a 6-0 lead, but they've never led by more than 6. Ottumwa hasn't led by more than 2. And we're tied at the half, 28-28. If Ottumwa keep Chase Bartlett from getting wide open looks at 3-pointers, and they can force Southeast Polk to not rely on the 3-pointer, the Rams' offense doesn't seem to flow as well if they're not getting wide open looks at threes. Part of that may be that their point guard James Glenn is injured tonight, but for Ottumwa, they'll take advantage of that if they can. Offensively, Ottumwa's kind of ebbed and flowed a little bit. They've had some possessions where it's worked, other periods where they haven't been getting open or making good passes. Ottumwa's got to be a little more efficient on the offensive end, cut down on the turnovers. But certainly a game that Ottumwa can win. They've had to battle hard, but they're making Southeast Polk battle hard too. And at the half, it's kind of where you would expect a game like this to be, all tied at 28. Bulldog Basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. And by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. We'll take 3 minutes and come back with the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by River Hills Community Health Center. Locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. Tied at 28, Ottumwa with the ball as we begin the third quarter. Inbound to Swartz, right side for Gravy. Gravy left wing to Glosser. Southeast Polk in a man-to-man. To the corner for Swartz. Driving in on Williams, jump stop in the lane, got the shot up and got it down. Trey Swartz imposing his will. He has 16 points, and Ottumwa in front 30-28. Omaya Carmu into the front court, left wing to Riley Edwards, back to Carmu. The Wolves gets it right side to Cole Falloon. Falloon underneath, knocked away by Swartz to Hammer. Bulldogs with a steal. Joe bounces ahead to Menninga. He drives in right side, lay it up. Blocking foul, Menninga will shoot two. Couldn't get the layup to roll into the bucket, but he gets the second foul on Cole Falloon, who was trying to get in position to take the charge, but did not get there in time. Menninga at the line 3 for 3 tonight. Someone has not led by more than 2 in this game. First free throw here is good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. Second free throw from Menninga. Couldn't get the roll on that one, but Ottumwa leads 31-28. Southeast Polk back the other way. Bartlett goes left wing to Carmen. Crossover dribble, kicks it back to Bartlett. Pull up baseline jumper, long 2, in and out, in and out again, no good. Long rebound, saved by Williams, kicked it out to Carmo. Goes right side to Edwards. Edwards give it left side for Carmo, left alone, but he didn't want to shoot the 3. Now he dribbles across, gets it up top. Falloon will try the 3. No good, and the rebound to Trey Swartz. Up ahead to Hammer, minute gone, third quarter. Ottumwa leading 31-28. Joe hands it to Swartz, pull up long 3, top of the key. No good, but the long rebound to Glosser. Swartz goes left, or gets it from Hammer left side, now gets it back to Joe up top. Around to Swartz, pick to the left side. To the corner, Matt Gravy. Matt gets it on the wing to Glosser. He's up high, skip it right wing to Swartz. Trey looking underneath for Gravy, it's not there, goes up top to Hammer. Hope near the volleyball line on the right, goes left side for Gravy. Gravy up top to Menninga. Gatlin with a lob down to the baseline for Swartz, kick it out to Hammer, 3 right wing, no good. Menninga skying for the rebound, kicks it out to Hammer. Joe dribbles down the lane, hesitation, left-handed layup, couldn't get that to go. Menninga's got that rebound, and falling down, they say it's out of bounds to Southeast Polk. I thought Menninga got undercut on that rebound, but the Rams get it back. Well, you love the Ottumwa effort on the offensive glass. Couldn't get a shot to fall that time. Had some good looks. Carmo into the front court. Up High on the right side. Goes up top for the big guy, Williams. Right side to Edwards, who sets a pick. Edwards doesn't use the Williams pick. Goes in the corner. Carmu for three. No good. Swartz the rebound. Over to Meninga. Into the front court right side. Out of the corner, Glosser. To the wing, Swartz. Up top, Hammer. Back right wing to Glosser. Back up top to Hammer. They wanted the entry to Swartz, and Williams did a good job denying. Now right side, Meninga. Gets it to the free throw line for Glosser. Down to the baseline, Gravy. Out to Glosser right side. Skip it left wing for Swartz. Directing traffic. Trying to back down on Williams on the baseline. Turn around. And they say he pushed off of the arm. An offensive foul on Trey Swartz. His second. First of the half on Ottumwa. Caden Mitchell back in for the Rams. He replaces Cole Falloon. Ottumwa looks like they're staying with that box-and-one defense. Four guys in zone, and Meninga is man-to-man on Chase Bartlett. Bartlett had 12 first half points. Up top is Williams, right side for Mitchell. So now they've switched Glosser on to Bartlett as a drive left side, and a jumper outside the lane by Edwards is no good, and a rebound to Swartz. Here come the Dogs up by 3. 3 minutes gone in the third. Hand off to Swartz. Long three. Count it from the left wing. Trey Swartz has 19. He's hit 4 threes, and it's 34-28. Ottumwa suddenly up 6. Left side drive. Carmu. Layup no. Rebound tap. And Trey Swartz, in trying to contest the shot, had gone out of bounds. The ball came towards him, and he touched it before he reestablished inbounds. So it's Southeast Polk ball from the baseline on the inbound. Carmu goes left corner for Mitchell. He'll try a three. High arcing and an air ball caught by Glosser on the weak side. Glosser to Hammer. Joe into the front court. Left wing to Swartz. Shot fake. Driving in. Feeds it underneath the Gravy. Tough catch. Turnaround lane. No good. With the hook shot. Rebound to Carmu. Southeast Polk wants to run. Carmu. Free throw line. Crossover dribble. Turnaround. Off the glass. No good. And a foul on the rebound. Who's it on? The foul's on Meninga. He went up and he was tied up with Williams. Bulldogs wanted to travel on Carmu in the lane. They didn't get that. Then the foul is on Meninga. That looked like a 50-50 ball. Carmu checks out, and Southeast Polk has checked in a number 4 that I do not have on my roster. Inbounds goes way up top right side to Mitchell. Now left side to Bartlett. To the wing, Edwards. Edwards driving baseline, under the hoop, kick it out right side. They go in the corner. Mitchell will try another 3. No good. Gravy skying for the rebound. He got fouled. See who this is on. Parker Ritchie is wearing number 4, and he gets the foul. His first. Meninga up top, left side to Hammer, down to the baseline for Swartz. Swartz driving across the lane, pull-up shot, no good. A lot of contact, no foul there. And the rebound to Southeast Polk. Bartlett, pull-up free throw line jumper, no good. Good contest by Hammer. Rebound though to Williams. Turnaround underneath, and the hook shot no good. Rebound to Gravy. Bulldogs back the other way. Long pass to the right side for Glosser in the corner. Up top, Gravy gets behind him to Hammer. 3.5 to go third quarter. Ottumwa leading by 6. Hammer down the lane. Tried to feed underneath the Gravy. Got bumped. Yep, there's the foul. I was waiting for it. Gravy got displaced by Caden Mitchell, and the foul is on him. That's his second, team foul number 3. Substitution for Southeast Polk. Caleb Daniels is back in, replacing Malachi Williams. Hammer to inbound from the baseline. Ottumwa's outscored Southeast Polk 6-0 so far. We're more than half in this third quarter. We're more than halfway through it. Hammer a lob to the free throw line for Swartz. Up top to Gravy, tough catch. Skip it back right side to Swartz. Baseline drive, takes it up, and he got fouled. And Trey Swartz will shoot 2. He went right around Caleb Daniels. And the foul is on Caden Mitchell, who just got his third. Team foul number 4. Bulldogs forcing the action inside. Swartz at the line, 1 for 2 on the night. First one up and good. That's his 20th point, 35-28. Cole Falloon back in for the Rams, replacing Mitchell. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Ottumwa Regional Health Center. Your health and safety is their #1 priority. More free throw for Schwartz. He knocks it down, and Ottumwa has an 8-point lead, 36-28. Riley Edwards running the point now for the Rams, into the front court over to the left side. Timeout, Southeast Polk. 3:15 third quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by the Ottumwa Community School District, where they're proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. Ottumwa 36, Southeast Polk 28. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Rams have not scored in the third. Ottumwa has been playing a box and one, and that one has been guarding their leading scorer, Chase Bartlett. Quick pull of three by Riley Edwards off the timeout. No good. Rebound to Trey Schwartz. And their head coach, Alan Jenkins, says that's not what we call. Schwartz will try a long three, in and out, and the rebound, Falloon saves it to Bartlett. Boy, Schwartz was college range there and open, but it was halfway down and back out. That would have brought the house down. Left side, Parker Ritchie. In the corner, Riley Edwards. Edwards brings it out to the wing, crosses over, goes right side for Ritchie, shot fake. Dribbles free throw line, bounces left wing to Bartlett, and Ritchie's called for a travel. Tried to fake the pass underneath and then kick it out to Bartlett on the left wing, but he drug the pivot foot. Ottumwa's defense, this box and one has really confounded Southeast Polk so far in the third quarter. Hammer, bounce it right side for Gravy. Looking back door, it's not there, left side. Schwartz open for a three, left wing, count up, Trey Schwartz. 24 points, 39-28 Dogs. Ottumwa up 11. Edwards over to the right side. Goes around a double pick up top, kick it back right side to Bartlett, trying to shake himself free, driving down the lane, kick in the corner. Ritchie for a three. No good. Rebound to Schwartz. Looking to run. Now he'll slow it up and get it to Hammer. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Joe kicks behind him to Schwartz. Brings it top of the key. Now down the lane, right side. And he got fouled. It's on the floor. No shot. Foul on Cole Falloon. If that's on Falloon, it'd be his third, and it is. Team foul number 5. Armani Robinson and Kale Leonard in for Ottumwa. Malachi Williams and Cormier Carmu back in for Southeast Polk. Robinson to throw the inbounds pass. Gets it, went through the hands of Leonard in the lane, picked off, but then thrown away by Falloon. And Meninga tried to get it to Robinson back underneath the basket, threw it a little too tall and out of bounds. So turnover, 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 3 straight passes there. Southeast Polk gets it back. Carmu into the front court. To the right side. Goes in the corner for Falloon. Baseline drive. He got to the rim, missed it, but he got fouled. Ottumwa got caught napping a little bit there, and Schwartz picks up his third foul, trying to come over to help. Falloon at the line. 2 of 2 tonight. 6 of 12 on the season. First one here is no good. Matt Gravy's going to check in. He's replacing Schwartz. Minute 40 to go in the third. And Coach Hartz with an 11-point lead doesn't want Schwartz getting a 4th foul right now. Falloon with a second free throw coming up. Puts it up, and he missed it. Bartlett got the rebound in the lane, under pressure, lost it, tapped out to Falloon, up top to Carmu. Left side Edwards, shot fake, trying to drive in. Foul on the floor called on Ottumwa. It's on Armani Robinson, only his first, team foul number 4 on OHS. Carmu to inbound from the baseline. Goes left corner. Bartlett a contested three. No good. Leonard tipped the rebound to Glosser. Ty getting out of trouble. Brings it into the front court right side. Feeds it between the circles to Robinson. Minute 20 to go in the quarter. Goes left side for Meniga. Southeast Polk looking to trap now. Gatlin dribbles out of it. Bounces right side. Knocked away by Edwards and went off of Glosser out of bounds into the Southeast Polk bench. So the Rams get it back. Coach Hartz thought that was off of Southeast Polk. The Rams get that call. Carmu now between the circles, goes over to the right side, finds Falloon on the wing. Up top to Carmu, drives down the center of the lane, little floater, short, rebound to Matt Gravy. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Meniga up top to Robinson, dribbles right, Southeast Polk's in a 1-3-1 zone looking to trap. Ball goes in the high post for Gravy, right wing to Robinson. In the corner, Glosser for three, no good. Rebound tapped, and Williams has it on the second deflection. Bartlett racing into the front court, don't let him pull up. Meniga picks him up high. They go top of the key to Carmu. 35 seconds. Carmu got away from the defender. Edwards got a look at a three, missed it. Rebound to Bartlett underneath, turnaround, shot no good. That rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. It'll go back to Ottumwa, 26.9 to go in the third. Bulldogs leading 39-28. Hammer and Swartz will check back in. They'll replace Leonard and Robinson, and I would expect Ottumwa to hold for the final shot here. Now Southeast Polk again has their guards up high. They'll look to trap Ottumwa when they get past half court, and Ottumwa will have to get across half court before there are 16 seconds left, and Hammer uses about 7 of those seconds. Lobs it to the right for Meniga. Two defenders come back left to Hammer. With a high post, Glosser to the right side, Meniga. Back to Glosser, into the corner, Gravy. Back to Meniga, 6 seconds. Gatlin back in the corner for Gravy. Baseline drive, put it up, drew the contact, and Matt Gravy will shoot two with 2.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Malachi Williams picks up his second foul. He jumped into Gravy. Team foul number 6. Kale Leonard's going to check back in for Trey Swartz after the first free throw. Maybe at the line 1 for 1 tonight. Make it 2 for 2. Leonard back in, protecting Swartz, who has 3 fouls. 40-28 Ottumwa. One more free throw for Gravy. It's up and good. 41-28 Dogs. Inbound to Bartlett, 2 seconds, 1 second. Volleyball line shot at the buzzer, no. 41-28, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I'm Mark Frymoyer, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter. Southeast Polk has the ball, but Ottumwa leads at 41-28. Chase Bartlett left corner. Up top for Cole Falloon to the right wing for Carmu. Amaya Carmu dribbles left side. Back up top to Bartlett. Dribbling left. Right side to Falloon. Falloon up top to Edwards. Riley Edwards around a pick to the right side. Bulldog bench chanting D up. Gatlin Meniga just took it away from Edwards. Racing into the front court. Pulls up right side. Gets it up top to Hammer. Ottumwa has shut out Southeast Polk in the fourth quarter to this point. The Rams didn't score in the third quarter. Meniga right corner. Skip it high on the left side to Glosser. Back high on the right to Hammer. The free throw line, Gravy. Left side, Glosser. Back to Gravy. And a reach-in foul called on Malachi Williams. That's his third. Team foul number 7 on Southeast Polk, and the Bulldogs are in the 1-1 with 7:13 to go, leading by 13. They outscored Southeast Polk 13-0 in the third quarter. We were tied at 28 at halftime. It has literally been all Ottumwa in the second half. Gravy at the line, 3 for 3. 1-1 here, has to hit the first to earn the second. Throw up and good. Matt has been money in February from the line. One more free throw for the senior. His final regular season home game. It's up, and he got them both. 7 in the game for Gravy, 43-28. 15-point lead, 15-0 run this half. Maya Carmu between the circles for the Rams. Over to the left side, hands off to Falloon. Falloon back to the corner for Carmu. Back to Falloon up top. Right side for Bartlett is being guarded by Meninga in the box and one. Dribbles left around to Pickles in the corner for Carmu. Carmu lobs it underneath. Oh, Falloon got open and he laid it up and he's fouled. Boy, that was one where Ottumwa should have let him go. Kale Leonard trying to get back, but he commits the foul. Team foul number 5, Leonard's second. Falloon at the line finally scores for Southeast Polk. First points of the second half come with 6:48 in the fourth quarter. The free throw is good. He gets a 3-point play. And Ottumwa's lead down to 12, 43-31. Leonard will check out and Trey Swartz will check back in. Southeast Polk was on 28 for a little while late in the second quarter too, so that's a scoreless run approaching 10 minutes. All goes left side for Glosser. Southeast Polk back in the man-to-man. Up top for Meninga. Right side for Swartz. Trey to the block for Glosser. Up top Hammer. Down to the other baseline for Gravy. Oh, Matt got called for a travel. He put it on the deck and drove into the lane. And that's one of those anticipation travels that I've been complaining about for 3 years. Don't anticipate the travel, only call it if you see it. Gravy didn't travel there, plain and simple. Carmo driving right side of the lane, put up a shot off the rim, no. Williams got the rebound, the putback good. Malachi Williams has 6, Southeast Polk on a 5-0 run. And it's 43-33. Hammer dribbling left, hands off to Meninga. Meninga down the lane, a collision, no call. The layup though good by Meninga. There should have been a blocking foul on Carmo, but the shot wouldn't have counted. We'll take the shot, 45-33, Dogs up 12. Under 6 to go. Bartlett driving, pull-up jumper left side, no good off the rim. And the rebound, Swartz has it. Who's the foul on here? It's on Matt Gravy. Gravy called for his 3rd, team foul number 6. Where was that? Carmu to throw the inbounds pass. Next to Ottumwa foul puts Southeast Polk in the 1-1. They go up top to Edwards. Edwards dribbles free throw line, kicks it left wing for Carmu, drives in. And foul on the floor called on Ottumwa here. This will be a 1-1 for Southeast Polk. Who's the foul on? Joe Hammer, that's his 3rd. Foul number 7. So Hammer's got 3, Swartz has 3, Gravy has 3. Carmu at the line is 1 for 2 on the night, 55% on the season. Lefty's free throw, no good. Rebound tapped though to the corner by Bartlett. Hammer took it away from him, bounced it off of Bartlett, and the officials are discussing this. One official said Ottumwa, the other said Southeast Polk. And the ruling will be Southeast Polk ball. Ottumwa doesn't like the call. Hammer bounced it off of Bartlett, but I think the ball came back and touched Hammer out of bounds before it touched out of bounds. Coach Hartz doesn't like the call, but I do think that one was probably the right call. And I know some of you are having a heart attack that I agreed with the official. And now a travel called on Carmu as he was really not being guarded that closely, trying to get it up top to Bartlett. Bartlett tells his teammate, keep your chin up. Ottumwa gets it back, 5.5 to go, leading by 12. Ottumwa built the lead. Can they hold it? Hammer to the left, Southeast Polk really overplaying. Joe to the wing, and a reach-in foul called on Southeast Polk. I'm not sure they want to be giving their fouls this early, especially if they're fouling Hammer. Carmu with a reach-in from behind, his 2nd, team foul number 8, and Hammer to the line where he's 88% on the season. Hayden Mitchell will check in and replace Cole Falloon at the 5:22 mark for the Rams. Hammer, his first trip to the line tonight. Puts it up, knocks it down. He is the guy you want at the line. 46-33. Polk Falloon will check back in, replacing Carmo. Didn't Falloon just come out for Mitchell? I thought if you came out, you couldn't go back in until the ball had been in play again. Second free throw good. Timeout at Ottumwa. They lead 47-33. 5:22 to go. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Time for a game reset. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa 47, Southeast Polk 33. The Bulldogs have committed 7 fouls, the Rams 8. Both teams are in the 1-1. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining, 2 full timeouts, and 1 30-second timeout to their ledger. Rams have the ball. Riley Edwards will bring it into the front court. They'll go to trap him. They get it right wing to Mitchell. Back to Edwards up high on the right. Edwards goes around to Malachi Williams, pick up top, goes left wing to Bartlett. Bartlett's been shut out in the second half. Right side for Mitchell. He'll try a 3. There's a whistle, no shot. 3-second call against Southeast Polk. Shot was no good anyway. 5:06 to go. Southeast Polk again looks like they're going to overplay on defense. As Hammer approaches the front court, bounce right side from Glosser. Up top to Schwartz at the volleyball line, left side for Menninga. Gatlin gets it up top to Glosser. Right side Gravy. Goes left and goes right to Glosser. He brings it up top, finds Hammer. A lob underneath. Schwartz wasn't expecting it. Bartlett picked it off. He races the other way. Kicks it to the corner for Mitchell. Mitchell back to Bartlett right side. Dribbles around to the left. Stops outside the lane. Kick it up top. Mitchell will try a 3. No good. Menninga with the rebound. Edwards tried to reach it from behind, but Gatlin ripped it away. Boy, why is their best shooter Bartlett giving it up for a guy in Mitchell who's averaging less than half a point a game? I don't know. Hammer down the lane. Kick it to the left wing for Gravy. Back up top to Hammer. Dogs are willing to take their time. Up 14 with 4:10 to go. Hammer goes in the corner for Glosser. Down underneath the Schwartz. Good catch. He'll lay it up and in. Bartlett had to let him go. 26 in the game for Trey Schwartz. 49-33. 4 minutes to go. Edwards dribbles left. Outside the lane. Pull-up jumper from the left side. Off the rim, no. Long rebound to Williams on the right side. Spin move. Kick to Mitchell. Up top Bartlett. He got a look at a 3, and he hit it. And a timeout Southeast Polk, 49-36. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa 49, Southeast Polk 36. Here in the fourth quarter. Chase Bartlett just hit his first bucket of the second half for the Rams. He had 12 points in the first half. Ottumwa was at a box and one guarding him in the second half. He got open for that 3 a moment ago because it was a scramble situation off a rebound and Ottumwa lost it. Ottumwa still leading by 13 with 3:46 to go. Rams set up pressure after the timeout. They've got 2 timeouts left. Joe Hammer gets it into Schwartz. Back to Hammer in the middle. Rams back off. Although they may look to trap as Bartlett is shadowing Hammer across the timeline on the left. And up to Glosser. Here comes the trap. And Kai calls timeout. 3:36 to go. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldogs trying to get it in after the timeout into Glosser. Drives the baseline, finds Matt Gravy underneath, who lays it in. Heavy pressure on the inbounds, but Glosser the assist, Gravy the bucket, 51-36. Carmo driving left baseline, cut off by Hammer. Kick it to the elbow for Williams. Williams gets it right side to Falloon. Falloon up top, lob it left corner for Carmo. Left-handed three on the way, off the rim, no. Glosser rips the rebound down. Kai gets it to Hammer. They're looking to trap Hammer in the backcourt now, but he gets it across the timeline to Gravy right side. Back to Hammer, between the circles. Double team comes at him, splits it on the dribble, lost it, but Glosser rescued in the corner to Swartz, baseline drive, tried to pass it to Gravy underneath, but the pass went off the foot of the Southeast Polk player and out of bounds on the baseline with 2:55 to go. Almost a 15-point lead, matching its biggest of the night. We were tied at the half. The Bulldogs shut out the Rams in the third quarter. Inbounds underneath to Swartz. He got stripped, trying to get it back. And they will call the held ball. The arrow does keep it with the Ottumwa, 2:52 to go. Pretty much an even fourth quarter, but again, Ottumwa outscoring Southeast Polk 13-0 in the third. That's the difference right now. Ottumwa up 15. Inbounds right side of the lane to Swartz. Tried to dribble across, dribble it off his foot. Falloon picks it up. Menninga trying to slow him down. Stripped out of his hands from behind by Hammer. Bulldogs thought maybe it went off of Falloon's foot, but they say the ball belongs to Southeast Polk. 2:44 to go. Carmo to throw the inbounds pass from the O and Ottumwa on the baseline. Goes left corner for Bartlett. Baseline drive, little runner, got it. 17 for Chase Bartlett. Ottumwa's lead down to 13, 51-38. Inbounds right side to Gravy. The team coming at him. Long pass into the front court for Swartz. Driving left side against Williams. Jump stop off the glass. No. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Boy, Trey doesn't normally miss from in that close. 2:20 to go. Left side Bartlett. Into the lane, nearly lost it. Throw it to Carmo. He drives right side. Little runner, got it. Maya Carmo with the bucket, and Ottumwa's lead down to 11, 51-40. Bulldogs got to solve the press. Home run pass for Glosser, and knocked down, and out of bounds. They say it goes back to Southeast Polk. How is that not a foul on Riley Edwards? He jumped into Glosser, and then Edwards knocked the ball away. How is that Southeast Polk's ball? So Carmo around to pick top of the key, driving right side, kick into the corner. Falloon will try a three. No good. Rebound to Hammer. Hammer fouled underneath. There's a lot of contact in there. Joe tried to sell it a little bit and ended up getting the call with 1:51 to go. That's the third foul on Maya Carmo. Team foul number 9. Hammer to the line for a 1-and-1, his second of the quarter. Bulldogs up 51-40. Southeast Polk, the kids aren't particularly tall, but they've got a lot of length on this team. A lot of long arms, rangy kids. Hammer's free throw good. His Twitter handle is still the Money Hammer, and he's money at the line for OHS. Pushing 90% on the season. 52-40, one more free throw. For the senior point guard, no good. Menninga gets the rebound, saves it to Gravy right side, out to Hammer on the wing. Huge effort play by Gravy, but now Hammer's pass is stolen, but Carmo tried to save it off Hammer. It stayed in bounds, and Ottumwa got it back. Joe up high on the right, dribbles out of a double team to the right side. Gravy bobbles, catches, he's trapped, Gets it up top to Gloucester and a timeout. Ottumwa, minute 31 to go. Bulldogs only have one remaining. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Minute 31 to go in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa 52, Southeast Polk 40. Things have been pretty much even here in the fourth quarter. Rams 12 points in the quarter. Ottumwa has 11. Bulldogs have the ball. They only have one timeout remaining. Heavy defensive pressure this whole fourth quarter from Southeast Polk. They're trying to get back into it. Hammer inbounds to the right corner for Swartz. After the right wing, Menninga. Menninga dribbles around Falloon, feeds Swartz on the baseline. And they're going to get Swartz for a charge. That was such an obvious flop by Carmo. And they give it to him, and Trey gets his fourth foul. Wow. That is a Marcus Smart-worthy flop by Carmo. He had no other option. He wasn't going to stop Trey on the block. So as Trey leaned in for the shot, he simply threw himself backwards, and he got the call. Carmo to the left corner for Edwards. Edwards, a dribbling pull-up three is an air ball. Rebound to Gravy, and he's fouled by Bartlett with 1:16 to go. Bartlett with his first. Team foul number 10, so Matt Gravy shooting two. And if it's not Hammer at the line, it's Gravy. You want as your second option. Matt's 5 for 5 tonight, and over 80% on the season. Two shots for the senior. First one up, and good. 53 to 40. Assuming Ottumwa hangs on over the final 116, they'd finish with a 15-win regular season. Second free throw also good. 54 to 40, and this win would rank up there with the 19-point winner over North as Bartlett tried to get a shot up in the lane. It was blocked by Menninga. Williams got the loose ball, missed the layup, got his own miss, a whistle, and a held ball is the call as Hammer tied him up. The arrow keeps it with the Rams, 1:04 to go. And Ottumwa, which was a 21-point win, I think, 62-41 or 61-42, one of the two. We'll look it up in a moment. Inbound on the block to Williams. Hammer tried to take it away, and that time Joe got a piece of the arm and fouled him. And that's the fourth on Hammer at the 1:02 mark. Team foul number 9 on Ottumwa. That'll send Williams to the line where he's 2 for 2 on the night. Shooting a 1-and-1 here. Free throw up. Missed it. Rebound to Gloucester. Gloucester under pressure from Falloon. Now Hammer under pressure from Falloon. Got it midcourt to Gloucester. Lob it right side for Gravy. Ottumwa will back it out. Knocked out of Gloucester's hands at midcourt. He dives in the backcourt and saves it to Hammer. Hammer lobs it ahead to Gravy. They're 3-on-1 here, but they'll slow it down. Hammer drives, kicks it left wing to Swartz. Back up top to Hammer. Right side to Gloucester. Now they're playing keep away to Hammer in the middle. Three defenders converge. Hammer bumped. He'll shoot two with 37.4 to go. The dog pound is cheering. The bench is cheering. Bulldogs can feel it now. Up 14 in the final minute. Cole Falloon gets his fourth. Hammer at the line, 3 for 4 on the night. First one on the way, no good. Joe's missed 2 in a row. It's uncharacteristic. So Ottumwa had that win on January 29th over Des Moines North here in Ottumwa, 62 to 41. Second free throw, good. 4 points for Hammer, 55-40, back to that 15-point lead. Carmo down the right side, spin move in the lane, put up an awkward shot, no good. Rebound to Swartz. Gets it to Gloucester on the right side, pressured by Carmo, and slapped out of his hands from behind. Edwards has it, pull-up jumper In and out and back in for Riley Edwards, who has 7 points, 55-42, 15 seconds to go. Hammer wanted the home run pass, wasn't there, gets it underneath to Meninga, and a timeout at Ottumwa with 11.5 seconds to go. That's Ottumwa's final timeout. They're up 13. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, 11.5 seconds to go. Southeast Polk is backed off. Now a whistle. Why we stopped, we're going to do it again. Inbound to Meninga. Bulldogs will have to cross the timeline. Looks like Southeast Polk is going to let this one go. And your final score will be Ottumwa 55, Southeast Polk 42. The Bulldogs finish the regular season 15-5, and they'll head to the first round of the Sub-State playoffs Monday night against Iowa City West with a 6-game winning streak. Right up there with that win over Des Moines North for most impressive win of the season for Ottumwa. Both North and Southeast Polk receiving votes in the AP poll in Class 4A this week, as is Ottumwa, but the Bulldogs outscored Southeast Polk 13-0 in the third quarter after it was tied at the half, and Ottumwa won by 13, 55-42. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up a fun night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney. We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time in the regular season to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa Bulldogs wrap up the regular season with a statement. They knock off Southeast Polk 55-42. Ottumwa finishes the regular season at 15-5. Southeast Polk will end the regular season at 11-7. And we say goodbye to the Rams. Their scheduled page here. The Rams get a first-round bye in the sub-state playoffs. They'll play next Friday night against either Sioux City North or Sioux City East. You know what, Ottumwa plays in the opening round Monday night. They're here at home to take on Iowa City West. Scoring in the game, Trey Swartz, a breakout game for the senior, 26 in his final regular season game. Matt Gravy had 11 tonight. Gatlin Menninga had 8, 4 for Joe Hammer, 3 for Ty Glosser, and 3 for Armani Robinson. For Southeast Polk, Chase Bartlett had 17. Didn't get a whole lot of help. Riley Edwards had 7. Malachi Williams had 6. Cormiah Carmu had 5. Cole Falloon had 5. And 2 points for Caden Mitchell. And it should be noted that Southeast Polk was without starting point guard James Glenn, starting shooting guard Boone Bain, and key reserve Dominic Caggiano. They hope to be at full strength next Friday when they play in the playoffs. The Bulldogs, 6 wins in a row as they head into postseason play. That is our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics. Monday night, right back here at Evans Middle School, Bulldogs hosting an Iowa City West that, because of strict COVID restrictions in their county, only managed 12 games this year. Iowa City West went 4-8. They've got one really good 6'8" post player who could be a problem, but Ottumwa, with the game at home and with the crowd on their side, feel like they have a good chance to advance again this year. Again, Bulldogs hosting Iowa City West at 7 o'clock Monday night, 3 nights from tonight, on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadio.com. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time. Meridian Credit Union, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Petrita Orthodontics, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Family First Chiropractic, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, Lisco, Champion Bowl, Ottumwa Regional Health Center, Dixon's Floors and More, River Hills Community Health Center, and the Ottumwa Community School District. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Andy Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldog boys open postseason play here at home against Iowa City West. Until then, good night, everybody.